Okay, this is Sean J. Granny, aka Sean Gran, and today on the show we have the incredible Jazzy Jeff, or DJ Jazzy Jeff rather. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, and you brought a few friends. Do you want to tell us who's with you?
Yeah, well, I got my man Christopher Schaefer, who basically shoots, edits, produces, records everything Jazzy Jeff Final Destination. I got my man Dayne Jordan, who has been traveling with me for a while.
Yeah.
MC, rapper, host extraordinaire. And I brought my longtime brother, the legendary, I like saying this, the legendary Grammy Award-winning, Oscar Award-winning Rhymefest.
Can I get some applause?
Woo! Yeah.
Support my man.
Thank you, Rhymefest.
Hey. From what I know, you're also at work on another Magnificent album.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, any details on that, or a date, or?
I'm looking very early, top of the year.
Yeah.
We were shooting to release it this month. But I decided just to kind of hold it. Like, that's one of the reasons why my brother Rhymefest is with this. I did this album with basically 3 MCs.
Okay.
Which was Dayne, Rhymefest, and I actually did it with my son.
Yeah. Amir?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we wanted to really do something different. You know, it was very playlist like that. You know, we basically took 2 weeks and came in the studio and created all of the music.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks of them going into the studio that they wrote. Like, everything was written together. It wasn't, let me send my lyrics in, and it was really sit in and let's collaborate on something, because that's one of the main focuses on a retreat. That, most people have a laptop, and most people create their music on their laptop, and they do it by themselves. It's their beats, it's their flips, it's their everything. And most of the music that we grew up loving was all made with a collaboration of people.
Physically as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do with the challenges, all of that was to get people in the room and get them back into the collaboration process. Like, you're dope and he's dope, but both of you together, that's 2 times dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's exponential, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's it like working with Jeff? Because you've done so on numerous occasions.
I do that, though, I got to bust a freestyle or something.
Oh, please.
Man, I got to get loose, G. So it's like, all right, Dayne Jordan got the craze bars. Jeff on the fader. I'm Rhymefest on the radio. That's the radar. You hanging in the UK, Ungar, touche, coming from the top of my head like a toupee. Man, this is not a dead zone, a red zone. You got the microphone. I bought my own headphones. That's all I got.
Oh, man. Are you and Will Smith actually working on music to come out? Or is it just a thing where naturally as brothers you collaborate and you make stuff together?
We have not gone in the studio in 15 years.
Okay.
Because when we go in the studio, I want to go in the studio right.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go in the studio and you come in for 20 minutes and then you leave and you come back. Like, you got to come in like we went in back in the day. You got to, have the time. And I understand. Like, I'm very understanding at his schedule and just how things are, that sometimes he wasn't able to give the time to it that I really wanted. So instead of prostituting it, I'm kind of like, listen, you can work with whoever you want and do whatever you want. That's cool. Like, I want us to go in. I want it the right time. So we have really kind of sat down and have mapped out, hopefully, I'm probably letting the cat out of the bag. Hopefully, when we have the sessions in January, I want those 2 weeks to be him.
Okay.
Because I kind of really sat him down and told him that I want to pull a collaborative effort of people, and I want to drop you right in the center, and I want to spin this around for 2 weeks, and then at the end of 2 weeks, let's just push play and see what we got.
Okay, I mean, the idea of a Chasing Goosebumps-esque album, that kind of sound with Will involved.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's going to sound like Chasing Goosebumps. I want to, like, what one of the beauty of us collaborating isn't the music creation, it's the conversation. The conversation is so great. The conversation might be more important than the music. That we sat down with the part that people didn't understand, that the week before we started Chasing Goosebumps was a week of conversation. We were in the studio and people were kind of messing around, but we talked about what we wanted to do. We talked about what the goal was, what the objective was, how far you want to push the boundaries, you know, to kind of get an understanding. And then we kind of went in. And that's basically what I want to do. I don't want to just, you know, because it's a collaborative effort. I want to know, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? How do you want this to feel? You know, are you trying to lean in this direction, you know, where do we want to fit in tempo? Are we just going to throw it against the wall and see what happens? But, you know, we have to have some kind of a direction and then fill in all of the gaps. Like, you want to have those conversations, but we're going to have those conversations with a collective. And then everybody just kind of goes off. And it's kind of like, now that we kind of have our marching orders, let's see what we got. Yeah. And I think that was one of the things that was exciting about Chasing Goosebumps, and one of the things that I think he got really excited about, that I'm kind of like, you don't understand, like, you're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up and it's going to be 12 songs done. That is kind of like for you to sit and listen to. Like, how does this make you feel? Does this grab you, that you kind of like, oh, cool. And then we put it on the board and it's like, you know, we work on that and then everybody goes back and do it. You know, like I said, the album that didn't make Chasing Goosebumps is just as good as Chasing Goosebumps.
Okay. Wicked, man. Thank you so much, guys, all of you, for coming through.
Absolutely.
Can I get another round of applause for Jazzy Jeff, Rhymefest, and Dayne Jordan?
Woo, give it up for Chris.
Yeah. And Chris, yeah. Shout out to him.
Boom
cool.
job.
That's it.